ঠিক আছে তো। স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করে দেবে, ওটা স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করে দেবে, ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা সিরিয়াস স্ট্যান্ড নিতে হবে একটু। ওদের ওখানে মোবাইলের হোল্ডার আছে? जीरो थ्री है रखिए जो दोबारा एक बार आ जाओ लास्ट में ऑपरेशन देखे जाना
आप कंट्रोल से पूछे जाती है
स्पीकर এখানে নিচে রাখলাম, ঠিক আছে? যদি লাগে তো ভিডিও অন করতে এই মান করে করে স্ক্রিন শেয়ার করতে ভিডিও অডিও অন করে আমরা দেখি अभी आज मूवी लेके आया हूँ वही प्रश्न ग्रुप में गूगल मीट का लिंक भेजा है। हाँ। ठीक है।
ये आकांक्षा का है, मतलब याद में याद करके देना है। ठीक है, इसको वो प्रेस नहीं होना, स्विच प्रेस नहीं होना। ऑडियंस की तरफ कैसे? ऑडियंस की तरफ कैसे?
No, you have to put up and then.
You don't know the rules.
Then no one more person join Google Meet and give to me net. अच्छा, this camera. Link share.
Okay,
Bargo बोली, they will be having. You link you share. No link you share. Link you share. मोबाइल लेके आएंगे। गूगल मीट में ज्वाइन करेंगे। गूगल मीट यू ज्वाइन टू, यू ज्वाइन विद गूगल मीट।
Oh my God.
Here it is. Near to me. Only this camera is showing this only. Okay, you can reverse it. Camera you can reverse. Otherwise, from this also you can do. From this also you can do. Now it will be okay.
actually, this is audience.
Okay. So this where I should have this. I can see whoever is joining for that for me. Okay. This is slightly downward. Slightly downward. One. Anyone you can make audio. You can make it. This is the audio already on. Start chanting. Chant one more. Chanting blue color. Okay, Ravi, chant. One down in chant. See what you can show this. One down. 7-8 minutes, 10 minutes maximum. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare. So one more clock you can keep here. Have to distribute. Then one clock or what something you keep it somewhere. Time for the time. Okay, you can see. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna फ्रंट में आ जाओ फ्रंट में आ जाओ बच्चे लोग फ्रंट में आ जाओ फ्रंट में आ जाओ कोई somebody is there that side come to the middle you come you can move this side basically थोड़ा और आगे
हेलो सर, चौधरी बोल रहा हूँ।
ठीक है
चौधरी बोल रहा हूँ।
हाँ साउंड ठीक है
और सर, और ये यूट्यूब में सर वो माइक उसका जो है वो अनम्यूट करना, यूट्यूब में साउंड नहीं है।
YouTube में साउंड नहीं है ओके माइक कैसे
स्ट्रीम लैब,
मोबाइल में स्टार्ट है मोबाइल में
स्ट्रीम लैब सर, स्ट्रीम लैब का माइक है।
उसको नीचे समथिंग ऑडियो कुछ करना है YouTube में साउंड नहीं आ रहा बोल रहे
वो सर सदा वो आपको पूछिए ना, सदा को फोन।
हाँ ओके ओके नाउ गिव म्यूट अभी देखिए अभी आ रहा है
माइक अनम्यूट नहीं सर, वो स्ट्रीम लाइव का माइक अनम्यूट करना है।
अनम्यूट कर दिया अभी वन मोर टाइम प्रेस अनम्यूट अभी अनम्यूट किया ना यस नो यू आस्किंग नाउ यू चेक हेलो 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 नाउ यू चेक हेलो अभी आ रहा है
नहीं आ रहा सर।
नहीं आ रहा है क्या करना है उसी में जो बाहर स्क्रीन में जो है उसी को है ना करना है ना
हाँ, तो अनम्यूट करना।
आउटसाइड स्क्रीन में जो अनम्यूट बटन है वही करना है ना
हाँ सर, वही करना है।
बट आगे आना चाहिए अभी तो ग्रीन कलर है तो म्यूट है अनम्यूट है ये तो अनम्यूट हो गया ये इसका ये नाउ इट इज लाइक नाउ इट इज चेक नाउ give me one booklet give me also you select one
Hello. Are you able to hear now?
somebody can come to the front
Hello. Are you able to hear now?
I can hear you. Actually, that stream lab is there.
Where? Can you just explain me once again? What is the problem?
Actually, that YouTube is streaming by Stream Lab. That app.
That app, not this app. Huh? This is okay. This is working.
That YouTube.
Then Google Meet is something, but Google Meet is something.
Okay, we are starting now. Just see whether you are able to hear now.
Mridanga sound is coming less, Katar is coming more. Mridanga, are you playing like okay? Okay, अभी थोड़ा sound कम है. 6-1, Jai Madhava Madana Murai. From what you told, YouTube sound is not coming.
Sir,
यस
सर यूट्यूब लिंक शेयर कीजिए सर ग्रुप में।
यूट्यूब लिंक चौधरी के पास है, शेयर करेगा बटन पर साउंड नहीं आ रहा है बोल रहे थे। गूगल मीट साउंड ओके है ना?
No sir, echo is coming. YouTube link means sound will be good.
But it's not sound is not coming YouTube today. I don't know what it is.
Shall I join?
Yes.
Shall I stop it 1 second?
Stop and that unmute button na.
Shall I stop this one in 1 second?
Okay. Okay.
Stop it.
What is coming?
Stop.
Then what is coming? Yes. Go live. Yeah, go live. Then YouTube is coming here. YouTube na.
Yeah, join.
Next. Not join. Next. What is coming? Upcoming again? Coming? Active event. You put active event.
Active event. Join now.
Join now. Not join now. Next time.
Event. Next further. Next.
Next. You have to select one event.
Yes, sir. I'll give you.
Remember the date is 28/9. That date, whatever is coming 28/9. Next time if it gets cut, you have to join active event. That date you have to join. 28/9. That date. Now it is. It's okay or not? That I don't know. अभी साउंड है क्या? देखिए अभी दूसरा यूट्यूब है चौधरी, अभी दूसरा यूट्यूब लिंक है 28/9 वाला, उसमें देख लीजिए। जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव इसका साउंड थोड़ा बड़ा सकते हैं, बड़ा करिए वाला थोड़ा बड़ा YouTube थोड़ा बड़ा। That's how we keep maximum. Afterwards, I will take to reduce it. Maximum. Okay. Maybe 2 more you use. सुंदर कुंदल नयन विशाला कर सारे भजन माला की बलिहारी रागे भुवन रात रचाओ
राधे कौन से पुण्य किए तूने, हरि रोज तेरे घर आते हैं। राधे तेरे घर आते हैं, हर रोज तेरे घर आते हैं, राधे का गीत उठते किए जोर, हर रोज तेरे घर आते हैं। राधे सब सोना सिंगार करे, राधे सब हरि हर पद रोज दिखाते हैं, राधे सब सोना सिंगार करे, हरि हर पद रोज दिखाते हैं। हरिधर पद रोज दिखाते हैं, हरिधर पद रोज दिखाते हैं, राधे का पुण्य की धूल, हरि रोज तेरी घर आते हैं, राधे भोजन तैयार कर, सब भोजन हरि भाग्य भाग्य बरसाते हैं, राधे हरि रोज तेरे घर आते हैं, राधे का जमुना जल भर गई, हरि का कर रोज उठाते हैं, जमुना जल भर गई, हरि का कर रोज उठाते हैं, हरि का कर रोज उठाते हैं, हरि का कर रोज उठाते हैं, राधे का पुण्य किए धूल, हरि रोज तेरे घर आते हैं, राधे हरि रोज तेरे घर आते हैं, आते हैं। उसको धीरे बजाओ, बोलो धीरे बजाओ। भजो गोविंद विद्वान। Google Meet sound is okay?
Okay, sir.
भज गोविंद भज गोविंद भज गोविंद हरि राम रे, भज गोविंद भज गोविंद भज गोविंद भज गोविंद हरि नाम रे, भज गोविंदा की नाम बिना तेरी कोई नावे नाम रे, गोविंदा की नाम बिना तेरी कोई नावे नाम मीरा मेरा तेरे कोई नावे काम रे जीवन है सुख दुख का मेरा दुनिया सारी सपनों का खेला जीवन है सुख दुख का मेला दुनिया सारी सपनों का खेला राजा दुख तो बड़े अकेला राजा भजन हरि का नाम रे राजा दुख तो बड़े अकेला भजन हरि का नाम रे कोई प्रेम के उठे पारे भागे लगा के गोविंदा की महिमा गाके प्रेम के उठे पारे भागे लगा के गोविंदा जीवन अपना सफल बना के जीवन चले सर के धाम चले जीवन अपना सफल बना के चले सर के धाम रे कोई नावे काम रे गोविंदा हरि नाम रे Jai Govinda Ram Krishna Damodara Raghunarayanam Janaki Vallavam Achyutam Keshavam Raghunarayanam Janaki Vallavam कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं तुम मेरा कैसे बुलाते नहीं तुम कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम मेरा कैसे बुलाते नहीं कौन कहते Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodara Raghunarayanam Janaki Vallavam Achyutam कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते मेरे कैसे खिलाते मेरे कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं मेरे कैसे खिलाते कौन कहते Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodara Raghunarayanam Janaki Vallavam Achyutam कौन कहते हैं भगवान होते नहीं कौन कहते हैं यशोदा कैसे बुलाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान होते नहीं यशोदा कैसे बुलाते नहीं कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं कौन कहते हैं गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान नाचते नहीं गोपियों की तरह तुम नचाते नहीं कौन Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodara Raghunarayanam Janaki Vallavam Achyutam Name Gande Chalo Name Karte Chalo Name Karte Krishna Nam Dhare Chalo Nam Jate Chalo Nam Karte Chalo Krishna Nam Dhare Chalo Yade Hari Go Kalina Kabu Yade Hari छोड़ेंगे कभी न कभी। यादें आएंगी उनको कभी न कभी, कृष्ण दर्शन छोड़ेंगे कभी न कभी। यादें आएंगी यादें आएंगी उनको कभी न कभी, कृष्ण दर्शन छोड़ेंगे कभी न कभी। अच्युतम केशवम दामोदरम दामोदरम जानकी वल्लभम। राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभं जानकी वल्लभम्।
Ramachandra Raghuvira.
रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा। रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा। रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा। राम रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा। रामचंद्र मम बंधु रामचंद्र जय सिंधु। रामचंद्र मम बंधु रामचंद्र जय सिंधु। रामचंद्र मम बंधु रामचंद्र जय सिंधु। रामचंद्र रघुनाथ रामचंद्र जगन्नाथ। रामचंद्र रघुनाथ रामचंद्र जगन्नाथ। रामचंद्र रघुनाथ रामचंद्र जगन्नाथ। रामचंद्र रघुनाथ रामचंद्र जगन्नाथ। रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रघुपति राघव रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम रघुपति सीताराम सीताराम सजदारे तो सीताराम 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 सजदारे तो सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम मुख में तुलसी जट में राम सब बोलो सब सीताराम कौशल्या काया दशरथ जी का प्यारा राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 अधिकारी सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम दशरथ राजा राम जानकी वल्लभ सीताराम दशरथ राजा राम जानकी वल्लभ सीताराम हनुमान के काफिला जय गोविंद जय सिया राम हनुमान के काफिला जय गोविंद जय सिया राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम 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 अधिकारी तो सीताराम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीताराम राधे राधे गोविंदा। राधे राधे गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा गोविंदा Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Next, Damodar Ashtakam, अभी land people. दामोदर अष्टकम वो बिल्कुल ये वाला नहीं, दूसरा दूसरा ये चौरा अष्टकम है, दामोदर अष्टकम दूसरा वाला. Somebody can open in mobile also if this booklet is not there. Damodar Ashtakam. Sound is okay now online?
Okay, sir.
Namami Sarang Satchidananda Rupam Namami Sarang Satchi Lasat Kundalam Gokule Brajamanam Jasodabhiyalu Kalam Dhamavana Tato Duto Gopa Dudantam Muhur Netram Dumam Vijantam Karam Bojo Jugme No Satam Konetram Musha Chokampati Rekha Kopanda Musha Isobraiva Damodaram Bhakti Bandham Iti Diksha Lila Virananta Kunde Sabo Shangi Madhanta Makha Payanta Tadiya Chitoge Shubhakta Viditata Oto Premata Samshata Viti Bandi Param Deva Moksha Moksha Badhigba Nasanandine Aham Parishado Bhiva Idante Vapurna Gopalo Balam Sadame Mono Shabira Sakti Monoi Idante Mukhambo Jomotantori Lai Idam Pupalai Nikoraptai Chogopa Muhu Sukhi Thagmi Korapta Dharame Manusya Virasa Kalam Lakshla Bhai দেব দামোদর বিষ্ণু প্রসিদ্ধ প্রভু দুঃখ জ্বালা বিমগ্ন কৃপা দৃষ্টি পৃষ্ঠাতি দীনবতানো বিহারে স্বভাব পুরে রাখো যৌবন পুরুষৈব জানা দয়ামোচিত ভক্তি কাজ কৃত প্রেম ভক্তি সভাবে প্রয়চ্ছা ভক্তি গ্রহণে শ্রীরাম করে সুরামে সুরোদি শ্রীরামে নারায়ণ বিশ্বাস সামে রাধিকাই জমিও পিয়াই পবন চলিলায় দেবায় নমামিতরং সচিদানন্দ রূপম লসৎ কুশলং গোকুলে ভজমান কুলে नेक्स्ट है चौरस का येलो कलर बुकलेट ठीक है। अरे येलो कलर बुकलेट सबको दे दो, येलो कलर जो बुकलेट है ना पीछे दे दो। ब्रजे प्रसिद्ध नवदीप चौरः गोपगुणानं चनुकूल चौरः ब्रजे प्रसिद्ध नवदीप अनेक जन्मार्जित पाप चौरः चौरागबन्धं पुरुषं नमामि। राधिकाया हृदय सौर नवपुरो श्यामल कांति चौर राधिकाया पादाचितान प्रथमोत चौर चौरागबन्धं पुरुषं नमामि। पादा प्रसिद्ध नवदीप चौरः गोपगुणानं चनुकूल चौरः ब्रजे प्रसिद्ध अनेक जन्मार्जित पाप चौरः चौरागबन्धं पुरुषं नमामि। अकिंचन कृत्वा पदचितव्या करुणितो पवित्र हरिना अकिंचन कृत्वा तेना प्रिया भीषण गौरहिति निसर्गोपमना जगत्रयोऽपि Ode Prasida Navita Saura Coca-Cola Nakadukula Saura Adi Kodat Varisi Papa Patora Saura Gogandam Kusam Namami Yadiya Namaki Hartiya Seta Ida Dharana Pipa Porasi Yadiya Acharya Rupa Nanudaraiti Ittavachakavana Maya Kadaki Acharya Rupa Nanudaraiti Ittavachakavana Maya Kadaki Acharya Adi Kodandari Papa Kodora Sora Govanda Prabhapi Anam Padikiyari Ranatani Prabhu Sarva Deva Anam Palai Putra Bhita Chora Abhaki Damnasi Maya Niroja Palai Ode Prasita Navnita Chora Upagodana Chadukula Chora Adi Kodandari Papa Kodora Sora Govanda Prabhapi Ida Sigara Yasavanda Ida Sivima Prabhavanda Ida Sigara Ida Sigarva Sadavasavanda Sadavasavanda Prabhavanda Ida Inasi sarva sadavasavanda Daivatmano bhakto vidapavanda Yode Prasita Navita Saura Upanurana Pradukula Saura Yode Prasita Adi Kodandari Papa Kodora Sora Govanda Prabhapi Ina Sigara Yasavanda Ina Sivima Prabhapi Ina Sigara Yasavanda Ida Sikarva Sasamata Jai Bhakta Vatanoti, Tamasrati Gori, Karati Dukamani Vatanoti, Namaste Hare Tiraya, Satavana Sita Devadanda, Namaste Hare Tiraya, Satavana Sita Devadanda, Karaviheva, Sadariva Madhu, Vasudhita Trina Bhandari, Salosan Karaviheva, Sankrishna He, Dholai Koti Sata Karavi, Kata Kata Vinay Mahi Kota Vinay, Ode Pratita, Mauri Kodora, Kota Kota Nata Kula Tora, Ode Pratita, Adi Gopad Bari Baba Pasoram, Ora Govandam, Sudha Prabhaki, Ora Govandam, Sudha Prabhaki, Ora Govandam, Sudha Prabhaki, Sudha Prabhaki. Next, Jai Radha Madhava, fourth one.
आर्टिकल करके देखिए
Jai Radha Madhava, Kunda Bihari, Jai Radha, Jai Radha Madhava, Kunda Bihari, Jai Radha. Madhava, Kunja Bihari, Jai Radha, Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha, Giridharadhari, Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha, Giridharadhari, Jasodanandana Brajanarandana, Samunatira Manatari, Jai Radha Madhava, Kunda Bihari, Jai Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Gita chapter 15 will recite. मोबाइल में वेदावेश.io वेदावेश.io Chapter 15 मोबाइल में वेदावेश.io in that Bhagavad Gita then chapter 15 VEDA Got it, no? In that Bhagavad Gita, in that chapter 15. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhamula Madho Shakham Satham Prahurabhayam Chandam Siyasya Parnani Jastam Veda Shavedavi Adho Saudham Prasitastasya Shakha Guna Pravritta Vishaya Prabhala Adho Samula. You can start. Yes. Adho Samulani Anusantotani Karma. Prabhuji, one photo also you take. Nicely you take it. Adostamulani anusantotani karmanubandhini manushaloke narupamasye tato palambhate nando nachadir nacha sampratishta asotthamenam suvidudamulam asanga shastrena dhirena chitva tato padam tad parimargitamyam yasmin gatana nivartanti bhuya तमेव चातं पुरुषं प्रपदे यतो प्रवृत्ति प्रसिता पुराणी निर्माणमोह जितसङ्गदोषा आध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकाम द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंज्ञै गच्छन्ति अमूढपदमं तत् न तद्भाषयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्तानानिवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम ममैवंश जीवलोके जीवभूता सनातन मनोषष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि गच्छति शरीरं यदाप्नोति यच्चापि उत्क्रमति शरं गृहीतैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वशः श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसानं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठानं मनश्चैव विषयोपसेवते उत्क्रमन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढाननुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा यतन्तयोगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मनः अवस्थितं
यतन्तोऽपि अकृतात्मानो नैनं पश्चाति अचेतसः ददादित्तं गतं तेजं जगद्भासते अखिलं यच्चन्द्रामसौ यच्चग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम् गामाविश्च च भूतानि धारयामि अहमोजसा उष्णामि चौषधि सर्व सोम भूत्वा रसात्मकम् नरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रिता प्राणपान समायुक्ता पचामि अन्नं चतुर्विधा सर्वोच्चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो स्थितिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तविद्वे 50 श्लोक वेदावचाहं तौ इमौ पुरुषौ लोके शराक्षर एव च शरा सर्वाणि भूतानि कुटस्थक्षर उच्यते उत्तमं पुरुषस्तु अन्नः परमात्मेति उदारुता यो लोकोत्रयमाविश्य विवर्तियं वयमीश्वरम् यस्माक्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरमपि च परम् अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितो पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामिमं सम्मूढा जानाति पुरुषोत्तमः स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रमिदम् उक्तं मया नघ एतं बुद्धिमान् संस्कृतकृतश्च भारत ओम तत्सविति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे पुरुषोत्तम योग नाम पंचदशाध्याय हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपातमं वन्दे सुगुरुं दिनतां ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमः। So Prabhu, what we should do as per our previous thing from Shloka 30, chapter 2 to Shloka 30, it is supposed to be. Today it is late. What to do? That will continue a little bit introduction, then some question answers. A new. So little bit small introduction, then after some question answers, once something is there that we can have discussion. Okay. So this is Bhagavad Gita. This is the it is called, it is a manual of our life. So when we purchase some item or something, a manual comes with it. So how to use it, etc. Similarly, when we got this human birth, human body, this human body is very rare. It is told Labdha Sudulama Vidam Bahu. It is told Labdha Sudulama Vidam Bahu Shambhavante Manushim Arthadam Anittam Abhyodira Turnam Jateto Napateto Mityavat Nisheshayo Vishayo Khalu Sarvato Shrayat. So Labdha Sudurlabham. Labdha means we have obtained. Sudurlabham. It is very difficult to obtain. Idam. So this human birth is very rarely, it is very difficult to obtain. There are 84 lakhs of species as per Shastra. So after crossing all those things, we got this human birth. It is very rare. So that's why it is called Labdha Sudurlabham Idam Bahu Shambhavante Manusham Arthadam Anittam Abhyadira. It is Anittam. Our human birth also is very anittam. It is very temporary. Anytime it can go. Anittam Abhyadira. But it is Arthadam. It is meaningful because we can make our life really meaningful. Arthadam Abhyadira. Turnam Jateto Apatinam Mrityu Javat Nishesha Vishaya Kholu Sarvato Shaya. Nishesha Vishaya Kholu Sarvato. These Vishaya Bhog are materialist enjoyments. Whatever we have, eating, sleeping, betting, defending, it is there in all forms of life. For that, human birth is not there. Human birth is not there for cultivating a good bungalow, good wife, etc. Eating, sleeping, betting, defend. Those things are very nicely done, and we have done several times when we are having animal birth. So let us dedicate this human life for a higher purpose. Higher purpose is to know what is the purpose of life and to cultivate God consciousness and to go back to Godhead. So whatever 15th chapter we have recited, in that one sloka was there, 6th sloka, what was the 6th sloka? Na tat bhashayate surya, na shashanko, na pavaka, yad gatta na nivartante, tat dhama paramam mana. So in the eternal dham of the Lord, It is not illuminated by fire or electricity or anything. And if we go back to there, we need not come back here. So why we should aspire to go back there? Because this material world is called Dukhalayam Ashashvatam. It is Dukhalayam. It is full of miseries. And Ashashvatam, it is temporary. All our happiness are also temporary. So we should aspire to go back to there. It is told Samastito je padapallava plavam bhavam mahat pajo punno jasho murare bhavam mudir vatso padam param padam jat vipadam natesham. So we have to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Murare. Murare, once the name of the Lord is Murare. We have to take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Then this material ocean, which is very big, it is very difficult to cross over. So it shrinks to a very small like a pond or water content in the hoof print of cup. So it becomes very small like that. When we take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, it becomes very large. And Bhavamudir Vatsupadam, Param Padam Jat Vipadam Nam Tesham. Param Padam Vipadam. In this material world, it is danger at every part of life. We can see there is always fighting. Every news will be fighting between this country and so fighting at the individual level up to the national level, international level. Every level there is only fighting. So we are fighting with our husbands, wives, etc., children, etc. Then neighbors, etc. Then with the society, with the nations at the international level, several countries. We are seeing so much wars are going on between Israel, Palestine, and Russia, like the Ukraine. So many things. It's always going on. So it is called Param Jat Vipadam. Already it is danger at every point of life. We are really in a fearful condition always. So we should aspire for the Vaikuntha life, which is free from all miseries. Param Jat Vipadam. Okay, so the Vaikuntha life, which is free from all misery, so we should aspire for that life. So for that, this Vyasadeva, he has written so many episodes of Vedas. He has divided the Vedas into 4 categories, and he has wrote so many Upanishads and Puranas, etc. Everything he has written, and he thought he has completed all his work, but still at the end he was not feeling satisfied. So he was thinking, what I have done? I have written all the Vedas, everything I have done, Mahabharata, everything I have done, but why I am not feeling satisfied? Then his guru Narad Muni came there, and he told, I know your heart. Why you are not satisfied? Because you have not exclusively written about the glories of the Lord, which can only liberate the people from the miseries of the world. So you have written all the Vedas, that is okay, but the people of Kali Yuga are not capable. They are called Manda Sumanta Madhya, Manda Bhagavayi Upaditya. The people of Kali Yuga are having very short lifespan, very short memory, and everything is very short. So it is very difficult to grasp the entire Vedas. Vedas is very huge. So it is not possible for them to grasp the essence of the Vedas. So Vedas, you have started with Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, so many things are there. How to go to heavenly kingdom, how to do this type of yogas, how to worship this demigod, how to worship this demigod, and what benefit you will get by worship this demigod. This type of things are there. And ultimately only the bhakti is there. But people cannot go to that ultimate stage. People will get bewildered in the starting stage itself because their memories are short. We cannot go that extent. So Narad Muni is telling, so that's why you are not feeling satisfied. It is like as if you have hidden a needle in a stack pile of hay. So a needle is very small and you have hidden it in a very long, big stack pile, then people cannot find it. Similarly, you have hidden bhakti at the end, which people cannot go to that. So you write one literature, dedicate one literature, which will exclusively dedicate the glories of the Lord. By hearing the glories of the Lord, what will happen? Shatang prasangad mamavir josham vido bhavanti rit karno rasayanat katha tajoshanat asho apogarpavartine swatyaroti bhaktir anupramishyati. So what happens? Satang prasangat mamavir josham vido. Lord Kapila is telling to his mother Devohiti, when Devohiti was asking his son was the God, incarnation of God, Kapil Dev, and Mata Devohiti was asking Kapil Dev, what is my duty, what is etc. She was asking. Then Lord was telling, Satang prasangat mamo virjo samvido, bhavanti rit karno rasayanat katha. Satang prasangat, you have to discuss. Prasanga means discussion about mamo virjo samvido. Mamo means my, virjo samvido, potency samvido. In fact, endowed with my potency, you should discuss those katha. Satang prasangat mamo virjo samvido, bhavanti rit karno rasayanat katha. So what happens? Bhavanti rit karno. Hridaya means heart, and ears both get satisfied with conversation katha. Tajoshanad astu apavargo bhartini. So what happens? You slowly move towards liberation. Shraddha Bhakti Bhakti Shraddha Rati Bhakti Abhikramishite, and you slowly develop. Shraddha means faith, Rati and Bhakti, and slowly you develop all these things. And Bhagavan also tells in 10.9, Madchitta Madgato Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam Kathayantastu Mam Nityam Tushanti Cha Ramanti Cha. So Madchitta Madgato Prana. Madchitta Madgato Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam Kathayantastu Mam Nityam Tushanti Cha Ramanti Cha. Kathayanti. When discussion about the Lord, pastimes of the Lord is there amongst devotees, then Tushanti Cha Ramanti Cha. They get great satisfaction and bliss. Tushanti means satisfaction and Ramanti gets great satisfaction and bliss when we hear about the Katha of the Lord. That's why the Narad Muni instructed him that you write exclusively one literature where the glories of the Lord are described, and when we describe the glories of the Lord, people's miseries will get removed, and they can get the happiness, and they can very happily get bhakti. When the gopis were there, when Krishna left the gopis and for Mathura, the gopis were very much disheartened and they were not knowing what to do. Then they were doing the Gopi Gita. At the end of Gopi Gita, it comes. तव कथामृतं तप्त जीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहं श्रवणमङ्गलं श्रीमदाततं भूरि गृह्णन्ति जे भूरिदा जना. Tava Kathamritam. They are telling gopis are very much disturbed when Krishna is gone. So they finally found out the way. Tava Kathamritam. Tava means Krishna's, Kathamritam. Katha Amrita. Katha means pastimes, Amrita. Nectar of that. Tava Kathamritam. Tapto Jivanam. Tapto Jivanam. So our life is like burning forest fire. So forest fire can be eliminated by the Tapto Jivanam. Kavi Bhidiritam Kalmashapaham. It was written by, it is described by Kavi Bhi are saintly persons. Kavi Bhiratam Kalmashapaham. Kalmasha means all sinful. Or we get rid of all our sins. Kalmasha. Savana Mangalam Simodatatam Bhuri Grinanti Je Bhuri Dajana. It is Savana Mangalam. By hearing this, we get all Mangal, all blissful things. And Bhuri Grinanti Je Bhuri Dajana. And whoever is giving these things, they are the greatest donors. We can donate money to poor, or we can do medical hospital, etc. So many things can be done, but these are all temporary. We can give the temporary benefit by giving money to the poor. Only we are doing a temporary benefit to him. But by hearing the Katha of the Lord, we get the eternal benefit, and slowly we get attracted. And as we have told, Satang Prasangat Mahavir Jajamvita Bhavanti Rittana Rasayam Katha Tad Joshanat Asha Pavarga Varjine Swaddha Rati Bhakti Amrikrishna. Slowly we move towards bhakti and liberation. So this Bhagavatam was described. So Vasudev started after the instruction of Narad Muni. Vasudev started meditation, and he has written the Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srimad Bhagavatam, if we hear, all our miseries, everything will get removed. But before going to Srimad Bhagavatam, we have to develop some qualities. But to develop those qualities, the most important gift of Mahabharata is Bhagavad Gita and Vishnu Sahasranam. These two are the most important gifts of Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata. So within that Bhagavad Gita, we have to study those messages. We have to put into our heart and apply those messages, apply those teachings, and get the realized knowledge. Then slowly we will get qualified to hear the Bhagavatam, which is the ultimate thing. So in the Bhagavad Gita, it starts with Arjuna. It starts with Arjuna Vishada Yoga. So Arjuna was telling Krishna, you take the chariot in between both the armies. There both the armies have assembled in the battlefield. And in the first section, Duryodhana was telling to Dronacharya that look at how the warriors have assembled in the battlefield, how the opponents have assembled, how we have assembled. We have immense strength. Our strength is immeasurable. Our strength guided by Bhishma is immeasurable, and the Pandava strength guided by Bhima is measurable, limited. So we have get the more chance of winning. Like that, he was diplomatically, he was encouraging. Then after that, though both started playing their shankha, that conch shells. They started playing their conch shells. The Pandavas played, Krishna played, Pandavas, the Kauravas played, Pandavas played. All played their respective conch shells. Then Arjuna told, "Oh Krishna, please take the chariot in between both the armies." So Krishna took the chariot where exactly Bhishmadev and Dronacharya were standing, because he wanted to trigger compassion in Arjuna, so that this Bhagavad Gita can be spoken. So he took the chariot in between exactly where Dronacharya and Bhishmadev were standing. Then Arjuna became very much bewildered, and he started giving arguments why he should not fight. And with that, the chapter 1 ended. And chapter 2 beginning also, he was continuing to give his arguments. And chapter 2 can be divided into 5 sections. First 1 to 9 or 10 slokas is surrender it up to Guru and Krishna. So there Krishna, what Arjuna did, Arjuna when he became confused, he understood that he became confused. So the best thing he did is he surrendered to Guru and Krishna. Karpanda dosho apato shavava, prichami tam dharma shambuda cheta, jasriyashan nishitan bhuitan me, shishastyam shadimam tam prapanam. 2.7. It is important sloka, you can try to memorize it. So like that he surrendered, and now their positions changed. Till this time Krishna was the chariot driver and Arjuna was instructing. Now Krishna became the guru and Arjuna became the disciple, and Krishna started instructing and Arjuna started listening. Then the second section, after one Arjuna surrendered, Krishna started with chastisement, and after chastisement, he started telling that you are not a learned man, you don't know the values of life, etc. And he started telling about the soul, all the qualities of the soul or our spiritual nature. We are not exactly this body. Krishna made it very clear from Shloka 11 to 30. It is all describing the different qualities of the Shloka, and we are all even eternal living beings. As soul, we are all eternal living beings. Krishna made it very clear. Then in the third section, from 30 to 38, he made what is our material duties. So although we are a soul, but we have our duty. We have to cultivate the qualities of the soul. For that, we have to do our duty in an unattached manner. So for that, he told from Shloka to 30 to 38. So here Krishna was telling about Arjuna's duties, because he was a Kshatriya. His duty was Kshatriya. So what are the duties of the Kshatriya? Related to death, Krishna was telling from 30 to 38. Then after that, from 39 to 53, he was telling about Buddhi Yoga or our spiritual duties. So not only we have material duties, we have our spiritual duties also. So those are will be described in 39 to 53. And from 54 to the end up to the 72, about the qualities of the pure devotee. And so what are the qualities of the pure devotee or who is fixed in intelligence? Those things will be described in from 54 to 72. So I think today much time is there, we not there. So we'll not with that brief introduction. We'll come. Maybe we can some more chapters also. Chapter 3 also about karma yoga. Then chapter 4 about jnana yoga. Then chapter 6 about dhyana yoga. Chapter 5 about karma sannyas yoga. Chapter 6 about dhyana yoga. Chapter 7 about like these things will be going on. So I think today time is not there. We will end it. If you have some questions, we can have a discussion. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We can have discussion. Otherwise, we'll end actually, because today it is late. I have to also go back to Chennai. Let's see if any queries are there. Something is there, we can discuss. Online also, if something is there, we can discuss. Something important. Some important questions that I have to discuss.
We are taking different types of bodies. The soul is taking different types of bodies. So there is a difference between the scientific description of
So the scientific description is not correct. Darwin's theory is not correct, because we are only studying with our limited senses. We have limited senses, and so many defects are there. We are having so much defect. With the limited senses, we are trying to back calculate something. We are not accepting the authority of the God. We are not accepting that, and we are with our limited senses. We are trying to. By that, what is happening? We are trying to study some fossil, some excavation, something we are doing, studying some fossil, and something we are back calculating. So like that, previously we used to tell that human birth is 40,000 years. Human life was 40,000 years. So now it has found that 3 lakh years ago, also some caves are there, where scriptures are there. Caves with lot of decorations, etc. So
our own thing, our own scientific things we are contradicting. So because we are with our limited senses, we are trying to find out something. So it is telling that we got evolved. We got evolved from monkey. So if we got evolved from monkey, then that evolution process should take place at every moment. Why it has happened only particular moment? It should take place every moment. Every moment we should be able to see some in between species between monkey and human being. But you are not seeing that. So suddenly one monkey will not give birth to a human body, human child. So some in between species which should be there, and that should happen now also. But we are not seeing that. So it is all because of our limited senses. We are trying to experiment something, and without respect, some limited knowledge we are getting. With that, something we are speculating and finding out. But Bhagavad Gita tells it is our consciousness. 84 lakh species is there, but it is based on our consciousness. Consciousness is lowest in the aquatics, like that plants it is lowest, then animals, then human being, like that consciousness. It's all evolution of consciousness, not evolution of the body. It is evolution of consciousness. And it can go down also. We can go down also at any moment. If you are not careful with this human birth, if you are not careful to use it like human being, if you are only doing eating, sleeping, mating and defending like animals, then it is even certain that you will again go back to animal life. It is not only evolution. We can go devolved also. So what is the principle? Principle used is yam yam bapi smaranam bhava tajeti ante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tat bhava bhavita. So whatever thinking you are having at the end of your life, that same body you will be having, getting. Yam yam bapi smaranam bhava. So whatever way you are smarana bhava tajeti ante kalevaram. When you are ending your body, that time whatever you are thinking, that same body you will be getting in your next life. So it is a very nice description in the Bhagavatam. Story of Bharat Maharaj is there. Bharat Maharaj was once the emperor of the old world. With who and his name only, this our land was named as Bharat Varsha. This Bharat Varsha was not whatever we see today. It was very big actually. So that Bharat Maharaj's name only this Bharat Varsha was there. So Bharat Maharaj was very elevated. At the age of 40, he took sannyas and he was very elevated actually. So he decided that he will go to the forest and meditate on Lord Vishnu. So he left the kingdom, he gave the kingdom to his son, and he left for the forest. And there in the forest also he was living very peacefully, because always he was thinking of the Lord. Because his practice was very strong, so he was always thinking of the Lord. So in his dream also he was seeing only the Lord only. So he was very happy and peaceful. But one day what happened? He went to a river for collecting water. There one deer has come. Deer has come and it was also taking water. And that time one lion or tiger started roaring, and hearing that roaring sound, that deer lost her life. And that deer was actually pregnant, and out of the fear of the tiger, it lost her life. But before losing her life, it gave birth to a baby deer. The baby deer was born, and Bharat Maharaj took it because there was no shelter for the baby deer. So he took it, brought it to his ashram, and he nourished it very wonderfully. He fed him very nice grass, etc., and he nourished him very wonderfully. And the deer started growing to a young deer. And Bharat Maharaj slowly got very much attached to that. How we get attached? Bhagavad Gita 2.62 it is described. Dhyato Vishaya Pukshan Sangas Teshu Upajate Sangat Sanjate Kamat Krodhat Abhijate Krodhat Bhavati Shammaha Shammahat Siddhi Vibram Siddhi Vamshat Buddhinasho Pranashati. When we meditate, Dhyato Vishaya Pukshan, when we meditate on material objects, Sangas Teshu Upajate. So Shanga comes, attachment comes. So when Bharat Maharaj also started meditating on this deer, for him also this attachment developed. So slowly, from the attachment towards the Lord, his attachment shifted towards attachment towards the deer. And when this deer was going somewhere else, and he was very much afraid that what happened to the deer, what happened to us. He was still more continuously engaged in the meditation of the deer only. So like that only, was his engagement now was totally shifted. And his end also came when he became old, and at that time he was about to pass away. That time also he was thinking about the deer only. So what happened? Based on that principle 8.6, yam yam bapi smarana bhava tajati ante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sadatat bhavo bhavita. So whatever way you think at the end of your life, similar body you get. So he was thinking of the deer at the end of his life. So he got the body of a deer. But Lord was very merciful, because he was a very exalted devotee of the Lord, and भगवद गीता 2.40 it is told. व्यवसायत्मिक का पहले क्या है? 2.40 क्या है? 2.40. भगवद गीता 2.40 just to open quickly. Chapter 240 श्लोका. देहविक्रम नाशो अस्ति प्रतिभायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमपि यस्य धर्मस्य त्रयते महतो भयात्. देहविक्रम नाशो अस्ति प्रतिभायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमपि यस्य धर्मस्य. Swalpo, if you do very little of this dharma, api yस्य धर्मस्य त्रयते महतो भयात्, and it gives us eternal benefit, and it removes us from the saves us from the greatest of genders, and all these are like our eternal bank balance. So whatever bank balance we are collecting now, that will not remain with us. When we leave our body, that bank balance we have to leave it here. But this bank balance, whatever bhakti we are doing, that bank balance will be going with us. So similarly, so when Bharat did so much of bhakti previous life, so Lord didn't forget him. So Lord gave him the dear life. But in this dear life also, he remembered his past life. He remembered his past life, and he remembered the mistake what he did. So so now he decided, now I will go to the north, to the where the sages were doing yagyas, etc. So he went to the north Himalayas. The deer went, and he was staying in the ashram of the Muni Rishis, where the Muni Rishis were doing bhajan and yagya. The deer stayed there, and he was here constantly hearing from them, and he was taking only those prasadam. He was not taking grass, etc. He was taking only that prasadam, and he was constantly hearing about the Lord. Then this dear body also came to an end. Now he started meditating on the human beings. So again he got a human birth. now this time his name was Jarabharat. Jarabharat, and Lord gave him the remembrance. This time, and whatever 15th sloka, 15th chapter, 15th sloka we have just now recited. Na? 15th sloka, 15th chapter, 15th sloka. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्ट मत्तः स्थितिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद वेदान्तविदेव चाहं. So matta sitir apohanam cha. So from me comes memory and forgetfulness. So he gave him the memory. So normally Lord doesn't give the memory. So we forget normally. Very limited persons who are called Jatishwar, who can remember their previous birth, but that is very rare. Normally 99.9999% doesn't remember what was happened in their previous life. So we forget only. But Lord very mercifully gave this Bharat Maharaj the memory of his past two lives. Both the lives he gave the memory. So when he was Bharat Maharaj and when he was the deer, so both the lives he gave the memory. So he remembered the mistakes. So now he decided, now I will not do the mistake. I again got this human life, which is very rare. Now I will not do the same mistake. So now he started behaving as if he was a very big fool, so that nobody will disturb him and he will not get attached to anything or anybody. That was his objective. So he wanted that nobody should disturb him. So that's why, although he was the most educated person, but he behaved as if he was a very fool, a deaf and dumb. He behaved as if he was deaf and dumb. He was not able to hear, not able to speak. Like that he behaved. So his father was a very learned Brahmana. He started to giving teaching, all sorts of teachings to him, but he behaved as if he is not understanding anything. So they left him, and he was having a lot of brothers also. So they gave him menial work in the fields, etc. They give him. They thought that is useless. They cannot be taught scriptures. So they gave him that type of thing. So he was doing that service only. So finally, one time he gave to King Rahuguna. So first time he spoke to, he was previously never speaking anything, not a single word he was speaking till that time. Now when King Rahuguna was going to the forest. In those ages, as Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita chapter 4.1 and 2, just open 4.1 and 2. Evam paramparam praptam imam rajashya vidu sakalena mahato jogo nashta parantapa. Imam Rajarshiyo Vidu. So this knowledge was coming through discipling section through Rajarshiyo. Rajarshiyo means Raja Rishi. Those days Rajas were Rishis, kings were all Rishis. They were having this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and they were passing on this knowledge to their successors. Like that, this knowledge was going on. So similarly, Maharaj Rahuguna wanted to have this knowledge from some Rishis. So for that he was going to the forest and he was searching for some rishi to get the forest. Uh, then but he was going through by palanquin, not by horse or anything, elephant or anything. He was going by palanquin where four persons was carrying the palanquin. So while they were going, one person got very much sick and he left the palanquin. So there were now only three persons. So they were unable to carry the palanquin. So then king told, "You search for a fourth person and get it." So they went and they got found Jarabharat, who was very robust and very strong actually. So they became very angry, very happy, and they brought him. So then he also came and he became the fourth palanquin driver. So then now they were going moving. So when they were moving, since Jarabharata was a pure devotee of the Lord, pure devotee of the Lord doesn't kill even an ant. So while they were very compassionate for all living beings. So when they were moving, so he saw a lot of ants were there in the ground. So he was moving in such a way that he was not stepping over the ants. So he was moving like this, like this. So to avoid stepping on the ants. So like that, the palanquin was also moving like that. So the king became very angry. So he started chastising them. Then the other three persons told, "No, no, no, Maharaj, we are not at fault. This new person, fourth person, he is only stepping like that only." Then Maharaj got out of the palanquin and he started chastising me very badly. Then, for the first time, this Jaravara spoke a single word. First time he spoke because he knows that king is the one who has to carry this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Imam Rajashriya Vidu. He has to carry this knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita. He should not be an ignorant fool. So he should be given this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that's why he spoke first time. He spoke of the soul. Immediately he spoke about the soul. Then that Maharaj also was already at least to some extent he was learned. Then he understood that he is a great Mahabhagavata. He fell at his lotus feet and asked for instruction.
That's what we asked it to us go to the root. That root is the causal one. So if you just see the science, everything is the tree. You can expand, you can explain everything. But what created the tree? Why we are like this? That is the spiritual world. So when you know, when you go to the root of that world, tree, by knowing who is the creator, why he created, then you will go out of this tree. That's what he says. So for that he says, so detachment is the key for it. So you are just part of this science. So you see the physical world, you will do your duties, all these things. But don't get attached to that. So if you see some science, today one problem comes in your office, you do it. But by solving that problem, if you feel that I have done even that and I am great like that, if you feel again that will go back. Because you are creating another leaf in the tree. You are only a part of the tree and you have to keep on growing that. So, but you do whatever, but you detach from that, go to the root of that. With the root, there is a source, supreme source, who is the Lord. Okay, from this world it has come. Okay, so this has come to several years old. Several ancient time it has come. I mean, it's a creation. So with the creation, the tree started. So you have to come out of the creation. You have to mesh to the creator. Is the creator in the root. So whatever physical world you are seeing, that physical world is true for some sense. But don't get attached to that. There is a causal world. There is a reason for this physical world. So as long as you are not worried for the physical world, reason for the physical world, you are living like many lives we have lived. But if you start thinking about the cause for the physical world, then starts the spiritual world.
Okay.
So now the soul takes different forms till it reaches the destination. So every time it takes a new form, a new life. So every life we are blessed with punishments and the luck. Now to escape the punishment, suppose he makes a dosh nivarana. That means he is escaping the punishment by doing some doshas, dosh nivarana. So whether the soul is taking more time to reach the destination or it is bypassing it. Because somehow he is escaping the punishment. We're doing the Dosh Nivarana pujas. But
So that's why in the Bhagavatam starting, Sukadev Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj is asking the question. You know the story of Parikshit Maharaj? Parikshit Maharaj, he got the curse of a Brahmana that within 7 days he was about to die. You will die. Because he did some mistake. The one he came to a Muni's ashram, so he asked for water. So the Muni was in deep meditation, so he could not give it. So he became very angry, and he had went out and found a dead snake. He has put the dead snake over the Muni. So and went away. Still the Muni was in trance, only great trance. Then when the Muni's son came, he saw this thing. Then from meditation he was very powerful. So he came to know that this Maharaj has done like this. So he cursed the Maharaj that within 7 days you will die by a snake bite. So he was that. But Parikshit Maharaj is too more powerful than him. If he wanted, he could have neutralized that curse, but he didn't do it because he understood it is Lord's wish. So I have to act accordingly. So immediately he gave up his kingdom to his son, and he came to the to holy places, etc., where so many sages assembled. And for 7 days he heard this Bhagavatam from Sukadev Goswami. He heard this Bhagavatam. So what was exactly your question?
my question is
Yeah. So yeah, in the Bhagavatam only, it is Parikshit Maharaj was telling that in the Vedas so many prayaschitas has mentioned. Prayaschitta means if you do this thing, you do this type of prayaschitta, then that effect will go. But Parikshit Maharaj is telling it is like Punjaram Sauchavat, means it is like the elephant taking bath. When if elephant takes a very nice bath in the water, but as soon as he comes out, what he does, it again pours dust on his body. It rolls under and pours dust on his body. So Parikshit Maharaj is telling what is the use of that? So similarly, our whatever prayaschitta we are doing, so it is also like that only. It is not curing the root cause. So root cause is something else. We are not curing that. We are curing only the symptom. So if you are by curing only the symptom, so we are again doing that. So suppose somebody is addicted to illicit sex or something. Suppose he gets some AIDS or some disease. He goes to the doctor
doctor tells you don't do this thing. But as soon as he gets little bit of curing, he does the same thing. A thief is there, he's caught by the policeman. Then police punishes him. So for some time he doesn't do. As soon as police leaves him, he comes and again he does that. Because his root cause is not cured. It is like what he told, Parikshit Maharaj is told, Ponjaram Shauchabatam, like elephant taking bath. Taking bath immediately doing the same thing. So it is not a cure. So what you have to do, Bhagavad Gita 2.14 is told, 2.14 क्या है दर्शक करिए मात्रा स्पर्शोस्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदो agamo apaino anittas tam titikshasya bharata matra sparshosthu kaunteya shitoshno sukha dukkha all these sukha and dukkha are like sense perception. It is coming and going. It is like agamo apaino anittas. It is like agamo apaino, like cloud. It will keep on coming and going. So what you have to do, you have to tolerate. Tam titikshasya bharata, you tolerate it because this will also go. Happiness has come because of your some past good deed, it will go away. Distress has come because of your past misdeed, it is also go away. So it will go away. Now what you do? Tatya anukampa sushamikshamana bhunja nivat mokrita bhikvakam ridvak bapuvir vidadhan namaste jive tojo mukti pade sah jayega. Tatya anukampa sushamikshamana bhunja nivat mokrita bhikvakam. Tatya anukampa, you accept it as Lord's mercy. So whatever misery you are getting now, instead of looking for a material solution, you think Tatya anukampa, it is a mercy of the Lord. Sushamikshamana bhunjan evatmo krita bhikvakam. Eva Atmokritam. Atmokritam means whatever I have done bad in my past, Vipakam, I am getting the reaction of that only. And Ridva Bapuvir Vidodhan Namaste. What you do? Hridaya means heart, Bhaka speech and body. With that, what you do? Vidodhan Namaste. Jivetojo Bhukti Pade Sadhaiva. You do offer obeisance to the Lord. And by that, you will get Mukti Pade Sadhaiva. You will get eligible for liberation. By that only you will get for liberation from liberation. So you have to tolerate all the misfortunes and don't be too much elated when happiness comes. Don't take up to bad habits when happiness comes. So when happiness comes, suppose we win one cricket ground or anything, what we do, how we celebrate, we do boozing, etc. So those things you should not get elated when happiness comes. You have to tolerate that also. When distress comes also, you should not become too distressed and should not commit suicide or something. So you should tolerate both. Tolerate both and do all our duty. Duty without attachment. As Prabhu also told, Bhagavad Gita, one of the main things is that do your duty without attachment. 2.47 is told, Karmani Evati Karaste, Ma Phaleshu Kadachana, Ma Karma Phala Heturbu, Mate Shanko Astu Akarmani. So, Karmani Evati Karaste. If you are doing your karma, you have adhikar for that. Karmani Evati Karaste, Ma Phaleshu Kadachana. But in the Phala, you don't have right for the phala. Phala has to, God will give the phala, result. So you don't get attached to them. Matu Shanga Akustu Akarmani. At the same time, you don't become Akarmani, means you don't become lazy. You don't think that, okay, I didn't get the result, so I will not do, better I will not do anything. So it is the teachings, you should not become lazy. You should do your duty as a matter of duty only. Duty only and without attaching to the result. Results depends on so many factors. 18.14. It's 18.14. 18 chapter 14 sloka. 13 sloka is Panchayitani Maha. Panchayitani. Okay, 14 sloka is Adhishtanam Tata Karta. Karanam Cha Pithak Vida. Vividas Cha Pithak Cheshta. Daivam Chaivatra Panchamam. So for the results, Adhishtanam Tata Karta. Karta means you are the soul, you are the doer. Karta, that is important, that is one. There are 5 factors for getting the result. Adhishtanam Tata Karta. Karanam Cha Prithak Vida. Karanam, so all your working senses, etc. are in one thing. Vividas Cha Prithak Chesta. So whatever endeavors you are doing, that is also important. So you should not tell that I will not do any endeavor, I will get the result. You should do the endeavor, but don't worry if the results are not coming. So Vividas Cha Prithak Chesta. Daivam, Chaivatra, Panchama. The other 5th factor and the most important factor is Daivam. Daivam is Lord's. So Lord will only sanction finally. The result Lord will only sanction. That is only most important. So these are the 5 factors. In that the 5th factor is the most important factor. So we should do only our duty as a matter of duty only, but without getting attached to the results. By that only we will get purified.
I will answer it.
Yes. So your question is, I have done some mistakes. I have some karma. Okay. Now I am doing remedy. Whether it is acceptable. I am postponing to next janma, like that. It is acceptable. This is your question, correct?
He's doing prayaschitta, he told.
No prayaschitta. It's only doing some other ritual to avoid the.
That is the prayaschitta. That is only called prayaschitta.
Actually, he will not do prayaschitta.
Because if you do prayaschitta, you will not get refinement in life.
Yes, yes. You will not get refinement.
So
Only that
therefore
the trouble will go. Whatever
final
temporarily.
destination will take long time.
Yes.
Whether it is true or it is.
Yes, it is true. So you should not do that type of prayaschitta.
No,
You
but
should look.
prayaschitta is like puja or something.
No. I will tell you.
It is not.
That is not prayaschitta.
Prayaschitta should be for the soul.
No.
Not for the action.
Not for the action, not for the karmic reaction.
Yes.
Prayaschitta is not for the karmic reaction, but for the purification of the soul. You should do it for the purification of the soul,
That will happen only.
not to remove the miseries.
Yeah, but that will happen only if he gets the punishment.
No, I will tell you.
Yes, that's why it is there. Yes.
But if he's not getting the punishment,
Exactly.
if he's not getting
Exactly. That's why these punishments are there. Punishment system is given by God so that you get punishment and you understand that you did a mistake and you have to suffer and you have to act accordingly.
Sir, I will add to this. Actually, what is the prayaschitta is required. This prayaschitta, suppose somebody is having eye problem. Okay. Why he got the eye problem? Because he has done some mistakes. Now, if you do some yajna or something, he will not get rectified. Now, prayaschitta is something. He has to go to the blind people. He has to serve them. Understood? No? Prayaschitta is serving the blind people.
that is only for the action.
That is prayaschitta. You have to suffer. You have to understand the feeling of a blind person and you have to feel that.
For example, somebody has born with some defect. See, he is experiencing the problem without knowing the mistake he has done. So, on what basis we can justify this? So, you understand, somebody has born without any knowing his mistakes. He is born with some defect.
See, if you are doing mistake, if you are putting.
Now he has experienced growth is like that way.
That he has to.
How we will.
See, if you are putting hand in fire, even if you are knowingly, if you are putting or unknowingly, the result will be same only. So by that, Lord knows how to purify you. So at some point of time, Lord will give the saintly associations. He will give the saintly association to everybody. So now it is up to you, up to him, how you accept that and how moves towards that. So that opportunity will be given to everybody. So even if he doesn't know at that point that why he is suffering, but the saintly association opportunity will be given to everybody. Now it is up to the individual to accept it or utilize it or study Bhagavad Gita, apply the principles in life. It is up to the individual.
Because the past mistake, he is getting punishment in the new life. He doesn't know he has done the mistake something wrong.
Nothing
But he is
like
getting punishment in the new life.
He has taken the
He will not
method.
refine.
So by getting punishment, he will get refined automatically. Some refinement will be there.
Sir, I'll add actually. See, it is not like somebody is giving this life. Okay, this is what our perception, because we don't remember our past lives. Actually, this life is taken by others because we know what is pending. So we'll take this life to settle the mind. Okay, but the knowledge is not there. Understood? Let me come there. That knowledge is not there for the person only at lower level people. If you keep on progressing into the path, you will get that knowledge. So whenever something is happening to you, why it is happening, what you have to, how you have to refrain from that. No, that's
See, I'll answer that also. Suppose you don't know you are suffering, still it will help you. Because suppose some person is addicted to drinking, too much addicted to drinking, so it will be keep on, unless he gets a punishment, he will not stop. Suppose his kidney gets damaged or something, he is not knowing that because of drinking or something. But
known mistakes. For the known mistakes, he is getting punished.
even unknown also,
Unknown mistakes like new child who is born, for example, some kids born with a deformity. It is not for one mistake they have done, but still they have to face that problem throughout the life. So there is no justification for that. So how Bhagavad Gita takes that kind of situation. Because there is an incarnation in previous Janma, which is not possible in the next Janma. So suppose if I make a mistake in this life, I will be punished in this life, I will get refined.
so that is only correct now. That is only correct. Suppose you do lot of mistakes and you lose your life and you don't get the punishment. That is only injustice now. That is only injustice now. So you should get the punishment. If not in this life, in next life. So that is only correct now.
That is happening. That will never happen.
Yes, that is only happening now. That is only happening. So that's why we are saying that somebody is having lot of opulence and somebody is having bigger.
A lot of politicians to get easier.
What is the?
Maybe 90% of the time goes in doing this kind of things.
So previous life they would have done something, some piety. Some piety now they are getting that. But now they are doing mischief, they have to suffer that mischief. At the end of politicians' life, you see it is full of fear. I see just you find the politician's life is always full of devotee's life is full of happiness and fearless. And politician's life is full of fear. They are always in anxiety. Their sleep also, they dreaming also, they are fearing. So they are enjoying your thing, thinking that you are enjoying, that they are actually suffering. They are suffering, they don't have sleep, they don't have proper sleep. If you study Bhagavad Gita, slowly you will get there to get more and more appearances.
How to connect with others, how to love this universe. Everything is a detachment.
Detachment doesn't mean you should not love. It doesn't mean you should not love your child or something, parents or something. But you should not be too attached to them. Means without him I cannot live, without her I cannot live, without me they cannot live. Like that feeling should not be there. You should do your duty. You should do the best possible thing to the child. For your wife or child, you should do the best possible thing so that they can be materially also happy. Spiritual is the second thing. Materially also they should be happy. You should do the best possible thing, but you should not meditate on it. Attachment comes from 2.62 I have told. Vidhayato Vishaya Function, Sangas Teshu Upajate, Sangat Sanjayate Kama, Kama Krodha Dabhyate, Krodha Bhavati Samha, Samha Siddhi Vibram, Siddhi Vamsha, Buddhi Nasha, Prunashati. So Dhayato Vishaya Function, when you do dhyan of that, intention on those things, relationships, etc., Sangas Teshu Upajate, you get attached. So you should not do that thing. So you do all your duty. Just whatever duty comes, you do. Today you get this duty, you do. Don't think of anything. Whatever result or anything. After going out, you get another duty, you do it. Another duty, another duty. Don't think of anything. Just do everything as a matter of duty. Then you will not get attached. Patram Pashpam Ivam Bacha. So like a lotus leaf is there, it is there in the water. But water doesn't stick to the lotus leaf. So we should be attached to that, to remain in the material life like that only, so that we don't attach. We do our duty as if it appears as a material duty. Yascho Haridascho Karmana Manusha Gira Nikilapi Api Other Situ Jivan Mukta Shauchate. Yascho Haridascho, we can do all our duty and like other things, but if you are not attached, then we are liberated. Not attached means, suppose today you are doing this work, tomorrow you are meditating on this work. Without this work, you cannot stay. Then that is attachment. But tomorrow, if somebody takes this result, you do some good work, but somebody takes the credit, and you are not bothered, then you are not attached. You do one good work, but the result somebody snatches away, and you are not bothered about that. Then only you can understand that you are not attached. So you understand he will get reaction for that. You got this reaction because of your some past karma. You got this reaction that you did some good work, somebody snatches away that result. But he is doing some bad work, he will get the result. But you God don't get attached to that. No, you will not get disturbed by that. He has taken away my result. So that is called detachment. So that type of thing you have to cultivate. So I am not the doer. So Lord uses me as an instrument. In 11th chapter, somehow Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Nimitta Matam Bhava Shajasati. So you are last act like an instrument, only my instrument. Nimitta Mata. Nimitta means as if I am only my instrument. You are acting only my instrument. I am only doing everything. Lord is telling I have only killed everybody in the battlefield. But as an instrument you fight. So you become like that only. Patram Pashpam Ivam Basha. So like the lotus leaf, which is not, water is not sticking to the lotus leaf. Similarly, we should not stick to this material world. Our material situation should not stick to us. We should do our duty without attachment to anything. Then we get liberated. And we should do our duty very perfectly, very nicely.
For example, somebody has to face misfortune in his life, he has to be punished. So somebody has to create misfortune for him. So somebody has created that. But nobody can create because of the will of the God. suppose he has to be given bad luck. It has come to some other person. So now the other person, whatever is created misfortune to the first person, he cannot be without the will of the God. He will be treated as he has done mistake or not.
Yes. Yes. Lord creates situations such that suppose person does mischief to another person does mischief to this person, same person.
Yes. So now we
Lord arranges it such a way it is totally it's unavailable from human intelligence. That person has that mentality. That other person who did this thing, he has that mentality. So he has that Lord arranges the situation such that that person only will come to this and give this misfortune.
yeah, but the second person will get punishment for that.
Yes, he will also get
It
punishment.
cannot happen without the will of the God. This
I'll tell
sentence,
you.
this is
I'll tell you. See, when there is a exception. See, you have killed person. Okay. Next time that person will kill you, but such a way it happens that there is no punishment for you. See, you have killed a person, but that person will born like a dog. You will hit it. Okay, by accident. So that will die. You will not have any punishment. Or that person is born like a opponent of your soldier. When you are doing the war, no? He may be the opponent. You will kill him, but there is no intention behind for you to kill him. But he will be killed by. So you will not get any punishment because this is the clearance of that. What is pending is getting cleared. It will not get accumulated again. No, it is like
the
that.
action is punishment.
But if the person does with the doership mentality, then also he will also get punished.
Without intention, it will be done.
If just as a matter of duty, he is a just soldier, he has to kill that person, then it is not a karmic reaction. But if he does with the doership mentality with some vengeance or something, then he will get the reaction.
So for survival, he will do that. The second thing.
But these arrangements are very complicated, very nicely it is arranged so that it happens.
No, these are all this logic you have to know if you are keep on worship the God. Okay, if you are keep on worship the God, that knowledge will come to you. So what is correct, what is not correct, it will come to you. So then you stop doing that, which is wrong.
Then your life will be blissful. Once you stop doing the wrong things, automatically your life will be blissful.
Have you taken
Yeah. So we end it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for joining. Online also we are ending. Manchakal Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanu Pavanebho Vaishnava.
Sir, you take, sir. Sir, you spoke so much time. Sir, that Narasimha you tell me, sir. That one sloka you will tell me, sir. At the end. One sloka you will tell me, sir. Narasimha.
Power on. Ready to pair.
I want to wash your hands.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Galadala Dadaine. Hiranyakashipur Bhushan. Shilatamka Nakalahe. To Narasimha Bharato Narasimha. Yato yato yami tato Narasimha. Bahir Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha. Narasimha Marim Sharanam Prapade. Tab Guru Kamala Bari Naka Abhuta Singha Jolita Hiranakashipu Tanu Bhinga Tab Guru Kamala Bari
केशवधीत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे केशव रूप नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय भक्त प्रहलाद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय भक्त प्रहलाद लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद You can try to come every week. Prabhu, somebody interested, you can add in our group. Okay. So I stay in Padur, but I come here every week, weekend, every Saturday or something for this program. Mostly it will be Saturday.